Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's your boy, Brock, Tactical Train Harrell. This evening, I'm going to be talking about something a little different. Just you know, broaden the mind, and you know, I mean, not always fixated on, like I said, you know, having to go to the store. In this case, the last video I showed you, I did a homemade, neck knife uh, cord. This time, I actually have some real paracord. I was gonna get the red, but I got the camouflage, you know, cause my hat's camouflage, and plus it blends in with my 511 bag, which also, by the way, is a great investment. Um, You could put, if you get the right size, an AR 500 steel plate to put in here. Um, Expensive, yes, but um, you could, I know a company, and they will cut it to your exact size, so you could use that as a shield, um, in case you're in a firefight. you know uh, you got your gun in one hand, you're firing, you got your bag in the other one, you're covering, you're just doing what you can do to survive. Always always try to get that first shot off. If you know that your opponent is getting ready, if you even feel, because your gut is never wrong. Listen to that, ladies and gentlemen. Your gut, it's never wrong. I'm telling you. My gut has never been wrong. Ever. Never. Maybe once. Out of 30 years. One time. That means 99.9.9%, if my gut was telling me something, it was correct. So, if you even got a feeling that someone's gonna start a confrontation with you and they got a gun on them, draw yours first. You don't, you know what I mean? First, let's get all this over with. Safety check it. Clear, look down the barrel. There you go. Focused in, clear. There you guys go. So if you even think that person, is gonna do anything, and you got that gut feeling, you immediately come out, and draw. And you don't have to have your finger on the trigger. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You can rest it right here and tell them, hey, stop. This is what I get ready to do. This is actually, I picked that shooting pose up from Warrior Poet John Lovell. Shout out to him. Thank you for the tip. It's increased my accuracy by 1,000,000, and especially down side alignment. So when you like today, my hands were sweaty after working out, and I went to grip that gun. So I like to tell people, because I'm a left-handed shooter, this right here is important too. But this thumb right here is the most important. Grip as hard as you can with this, but make sure you grip as hard as this, because this might move a little bit. But this will make sure it stays in place. So always remember that. Press that thumb down. So we're getting a little bit off track though. But yeah, when I come out and I know I'm firing, I have this arm completely locked to the side and my eyes focus directly down to the sights. So when I fire, I don't miss. So, great tip from John Lovell, by the way. But as you can see, there was no snapping coming when I took that out. No jumping, no nothing. You know what I mean? Block, slash, block, stick in the neck. Just basic BS. Things that, if you've been trained over the years, it's just built into your body. I mean, sadly, yes, I've had, to do some things to people to save my brother's life and my own, because I was a bigger guy, I'm a bigger guy, so, and my brother's taller than me, and he's a bigger guy, so, it's 10 dudes against us two, so, I mean, if it wasn't for my training, and I didn't even have a gun, all I had was my knife, and I used a knife and a t-shirt, and saved us both, and, we're here today. Thank God. I'm not trying to push religion or anything, but for people that say there's not a God, every goal you've achieved, God gave you that skill or that teacher or put that person in your life to show you how to do what you're doing to do what you're doing today. So, yes, there is a God, So, I don't care. I'm not trying to push religion, but I'm a God-fearing man. So, that's all I have to say on that note. With a paracord, you can do a lot of things. Honestly, if you're over like 300 pounds, this probably won't hold you. But I've actually tested this out and tied it up real good. And, I mean, dude, it will let me. It'll hold you for a minute. It'll allow you to either get up or propel down real quick. So there's multiple things you can do with this. I mean, you can use it in combat. To wrap it around someone's, like the t-shirt thing I was talking about. Wrap it around their arm, and then have control of their body, and throw it around their neck, then throw it around their leg, and then sweep them down. They hit head first, and just tie their ASS up, and take flight from the scene. If you don't have to go through extremes and shoot or cut anybody, why do it? Like I said in the video when I pulled that gun on that guy that had that K-bar knife out on me. I could have shot him, but he decided to comply and back off and lower his weapon and holster it. So no need to go any further, But everybody it's just like everybody is so into wanting to take a life. First of all, do you know what type of paperwork that would be? Second of all, do you know, like, what type of trouble? I mean, you better make sure you got your I's and your T's and I's dotted all the way down, to the 100th degree, because of and not a lot of people out here got money for a lawyer. I'm lucky, since my dad's a 33rd degree Mason, so I'm able to get the best of the best lawyer if I have to. But I have no intentions on, yeah, sure, I'll get down with you and throw down with you and, beat your ASS, but when it comes to weapons, if I even think you're about to pull, if I even think you're about to take a knife out, I'm responding like that. Every teacher that I've been taught through has always told me, I've only been trained by 2. If you think something's gonna happen, you strike first, you strike hard. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna leave it at that tonight. You guys have a good evening. God bless America, and it's your boy, once again, Brock Tactical Train Harrell, trying to make another Good educational video. You guys have a good evening. God bless. I'm out.